Hi guys, so let's continue. I think by now Vichy will be able to join. I had the network glitch. So what happened is, so she was like, I'm a voice. I'm not an echo. Now maybe I feel like because you are not really pioneering a vision or something, or you are not the head of a vision, it doesn't mean you're less important. And this is something people who are heading visions should understand. Every person that's in your team is important, including the person that is a cleaner. That person is important. It should not make anybody feel like without you people, I can do everything. You can go to hell. I don't care. I am, after all, I am the head of this vision, so I don't care about you. That's a very, very wrong statement. So some people are going to be amplifying your voice, like one of my mentors will say, Femi tell me. Some people will be amplifying your voice. That doesn't mean that their voice is not important. Their voice is also very important. Their voice is also very important. So their voice is also very important. It does not mean that their voice is not important. Their voice is very important. So if you're feeling like, okay, I'm not gonna be an echo, I'm just going to be a voice, it is very, very wrong perspective to see things. So I'm trying to add victory to this live. I'm not sure about how it works, but she's gonna join us soon. So she can share a few things she wants to add to us. So one other thing I wanted us to understand, that's just that spirit of being jealous. Please deal with it. There's no need. There is no need though. That person you're jealous of needs something that you have. You're the one not bringing it to the table. You're the one not making your supply desirable. You must understand that you're not going to be everything. You're not going to be everything. You're going to be complimenting people, and people are going to be complimenting you. You're going to be complimenting people, and people are going to be complimenting you. So it's not like you're not going to do everything. Yeah, older than I am, more educated than I am, older by age, more experienced in life than I am. But you're still the lead, so you have to still lead the team. Of course, they have other engagements. They have other engagements, so they can't just focus on just you. So the truth is, that's why these things really need to be given attention to, and there are things that are so key, mainly even to feel in your heart. People that are actually going to be supposed to be your supportive of you and not the ones you are competing with. Something is already wrong. Something is definitely wrong already. You shouldn't be competing with people that are supposed to be there to support you. I wanted to see some questions before I round up. And then one last thing I know we should do is divide your long-term goals, short-term plans, that vision that is all encompassing. That vision that is all encompassing, that is looking so huge and so, and you're like, how am I gonna get here? Divide it to short-term goals. Some of you, all the things you need to be doing now is building a network of people of like minds. That could just be your short-term goals. Intentionally being to build that network of people that are sharing the same vision with you. You understand? So when you go for meetings, when you go for seminars, when you go for conferences, what you should be doing, is connecting with people, sharing what your stand is with people, so that you can have that network of people that support what you believe in. That could be your short-term goal now. Now, some of you just go on Facebook, chatting randomly on Instagram, chatting randomly on other platforms, and you're not really building that network. And you are expecting the long-term goal to come to you. No, start now. Let it be that there are people who could bear witness, like this person has been talking about these things for years. She's been on this for years. So I'm not surprised that this person is where he or she is right now. I need a couple of persons to ask a few questions before we round off, because it's already going late. We're supposed to start by 8:30, and I'm sure we may have to do this session again. Probably then would have sorted what was wrong with my stream yard. I don't know what was wrong with it. So it's just how it is. Things always happen like this. It does not always go exactly like plan, but we can always do our best to ensure that things don't go wrong. We intend to not want things to be go wrong, but sometimes things go like that. So it is very important. Anxiety is something that is eating a lot of people, but it's not gonna eat you. So if you don't pay attention to the things, if you feel like you're burning out, have time to just go and chill, go and relax with your family. Don't think about anything serious. Just enjoy your time with your family. Then most times when you come back a lot more energized. A lot. I think which is let me see. Yeah. Hi, baby. Hi, Victory. So finally, you're here home after the stress.
Oh
The
my
stress
God.
was just too much.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
After,
God.
I see, oh God.
As
I mean,
this,
it was not easy. If I tell you what
it
I've
wasn't easy,
done,
but
if I tell you what I've done, do you know that? I hope it's not over yet.
it's not over. No, this is your part now.
Help me thank
But
Shegun. Like,
like,
I think you help me
yeah,
thank Shegun. He was the one that
time,
helped
take
me.
it.
Like, and
Oh God,
I was having network difficulty, so it was difficult for me to be fast. Yeah.
as in, my network
Hello.
just went off. Right now, I'm on my mom's hotspot. Like, it's just funny. And I
Mm.
think I still have data, but I don't know. My network is not coming on again. So we should just say a
Yeah.
few things like
It's
we're
okay.
saying about that. No, that's mentioning about what you are trying to achieve. There are people who have achieved those things. If you actually dig deep into their life, you will pick a few pieces that will keep you balanced and not feel like the whole world is on your head. So just chip in a few things from there.
Okay. Well, we're talking about. No, I'm still trying to get myself, honestly. Okay. I'm handling anxiety as a career person.
All
And
right, now
well,
the anxiety
I
is
think,
almost on you now.
well, let
Right.
me just say it's the little things I can just chip in and add. Talking about, I don't know. I think when I was around, you were talking about comparison. Comparison. I think that was what I heard last,
Yeah,
because when I was in the other
yeah,
side, you were talking about not comparing yourself to others. And I was like, okay, yes, this is something I can really say. I have something to say about. When you see people, and human beings tend to, as you said, compare themselves to other people. That is human nature, but it's not a good trait. So I would
it's
say,
not this
instead of
no man.
comparing yourself,
It happens.
see, human beings tend to neglect their own talents. They neglect their own, and they look at
Mhm.
others. That's what they do. So I would say, don't compare yourself to others. Instead, let them inspire you or motivate you. That's what you should do. Don't say, this
Yeah.
person is way
Mm,
more. This person is
yeah.
better at
Mhm.
this thing than me. There's no way I can reach this person.
Yeah. Yeah. And
There are
and
always people
victory,
that will be better. Yeah.
come to think of it,
And
that's one thing that even helped our friendship over the years. We don't have any comparison. Victory is victory, joy is joy. We are different.
I'm just actually those. I remember one time. There was one time you told me in school. Then I think there was an SS3 then, and you were like, if somebody see me and you now, they will not even know that there's a really huge difference. That I don't. You said that I don't used to look down on people, and I don't used to like look above them. Like we just relate. That was something I don't know if you may remember,
Yeah.
but that thing stayed with me. That thing stayed with me, and I'm like, just they are there. People are around. There are people better than you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I continue, I can hear you.
I'm sorry.
I said I can hear you,
I'm sorry. I
continue.
didn't hear what you said.
I said go ahead, I can hear you.
Yeah, I was saying. I thought. Okay,
Go
okay,
ahead,
yeah.
go
And
ahead.
I was saying that there are always people. I was saying that there are always people, that are better than you, and there are people that you are better than. Those who you are better than, do not look down on them. And those people who are better than you, let them
Mm-hmm.
motivate you. Dealing with anxiety when it comes to career and this thing, just your career. I one thing I always say is that when you are afraid, when you don't prepare well, when you don't acquire and when you don't develop yourself, that's when all these things come in fear. I remember then when I was in primary school, I was going to enter secondary school then. I was scared of entering secondary school. I was scared. I was thinking, I was like, God, there will be people that will be better than me, that maybe I won't even pass the exam, or even if I pass the exam, I would not do well in secondary school. I was afraid. I was afraid when I was, and when I entered secondary school, I finished it. I did well, and I left. And university too, the same thing. I was thinking, would I be able to do this? I was afraid, but it turns out that all I had to do was just put in enough effort. I'm not saying I'm 100% perfect. I'm not saying that you will be 100% perfect, but to just put in enough effort, it will help you conquer that anxiety. You don't understand? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, so that's
Okay, I
true.
said
So
that's it. I
anxiety
said
is
that's
something
it.
that
That's it.
deal with it. Can you hear me now? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Hello, can you
I'm
hear
hearing you.
me?
I'm hearing.
So can you, my network is back, thank God. I'm off the hotspot now. Network is back. So as we're saying, let's continue. Our victory is not here. So this comparison factor is still troubling most of us. Even me, I still have that issue with my friends. Sometimes this is a live video. Let me not get many. I'll be like, ah, look at this person now. Ah, he has so and so followers on Twitter and Facebook. I mean, I'm just here. What am I doing in my life? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you now.
Okay, so can you hear me? So like you feel like, ah, this person is so consistent. She's look at the followers the person has on Facebook, on Twitter, and I'm just there. What am I doing in my life? That kind of you be feeling like, see, that person wants to help you. You just stop comparing. If you can, like that person wants to help you too. But there's this thing we'll put on our head that will be like, let me not go close to this person. This person is a scholar. Me, I'm not good. Let me just remain in the trenches.
Let me just. I know that feeling. There was
Let me
then
just remain in the trenches. Yeah.
then
You want to say something?
when in my hostel then I knew somebody that was in my class then. The person was good.
Yeah.
So there was a time that this person was this person this person wanted to ask me, as it
Hmm.
ask ask me for help, and I was
And you be
ha.
like, ah,
I'm like, I'm
oh
like,
my God.
like, are you trying to treasure? I don't think you
No.
can help. I was doubting myself then. I was doubting until when I finally
No.
when we met in the library that day, and I actually answered this person. I actually needed help, and I was able to offer that help. Even for this person, I mean, I was looking at the person like some kind of giant, and this person is a know it all, knows everything, but you still need
Yeah.
help. And if you have
Yeah.
this, if you feel inferior, you make you not be able to prove yourself, show people what, or you able to know what you're capable of
Yeah.
doing. That's just one thing.
Yes, that is one of my very good friends is like you are starving them of your own supply by looking down on
Yes,
yourself and over hyping certain people. See, the truth
every
is Dangote needs something that you have. It's the truth. You
everybody
understand? And so the bad thing about this is that some people say look down on themselves that they become a
Yes.
commodity, like can bring them over. You just give them change and you're like, come and sit
Yeah.
down here. And this is someone that's supposed to blow and be flying. They not because you so look down on yourself, you now have a pride. They'll just give you money and you just be there rotting away. Yes, they are seeing your style, you are not even seeing it. You get so you're killing
Yeah.
yourself by overrating certain persons, underrating certain persons, and looking at no, those kind of things.
You're
Don't just be
underestimating
yourself
your
and just follow your growth. Yeah.
mm,
So we're already late. We're already going late in the night. Which you just try so we can go up. We'll make this conversation very soon, very very soon, because this one we had a lot of glitch, but we still anxiety was trying to make us
yeah.
anxious, but we cannot be anxious obviously. And I believe
I
that
mean, you should
beyond
have
just
seen me.
hmm, I understand. Thank God Shegun was there
Me.
to help. Shegun, God
Huh.
bless you. So you say something, continue.
God bless you, Shagun.
All right. All right. So is at least what I'm saying now, apart from the conversation we are having now, you guys can see how relaxed we are. This we are not faking this thing, it is true. Mm? You can see how relaxed we are. We know they kill ourselves. You get, and we keep acing our goals. Of course, there are some goals we had to cancel. They did not work. That did not just work out. We just have to
So,
strike it like
okay.
if it happen, fine. If it doesn't happen, let's just leave it as it is.
Okay.
Get, let's just make us feel and enjoy. So you say something, Vichy, you have something to say. Will you say something?
Yeah, I mean, I
Vichy,
think
wait.
with yeah, I was about to mention you something. Yes, I am. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I
Hello,
can hear you clearly.
hello.
I can hear you clearly.
Okay, okay, okay.
I
Um,
can hear you clearly.
yeah,
Go
yeah,
on.
yeah. I was about to mention. I am talking. I'm talking. I said I was mentioning something. I think mental illness. I think that was something. I don't know if you mentioned something about mental illness.
Yeah.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm
You
here.
you mentioned something about
Okay.
that. Yeah, you mentioned something about
Okay, I was
mental
talking about
illness.
mental health. Mental health issues are coming up by the
Okay, mental.
day. That was what I
Okay,
was talking. Yes,
okay.
depression and all those
Because I was
things.
about asking that depression. Yeah, yeah. I mean, um,
Okay,
hello,
I can hear you. Go ahead.
hello. Yeah, that's
I
another
can
issue to
hear
talk
you.
about. That's
Mm,
another issue to talk about when it comes to
mm.
mental health because some people when they are afraid, when they have when they are afraid to do some certain things and they don't perform well due to their fear, they'll start feeling sad and let me just say some fall into depression and do themselves.
Oh
Yes, now
my!
that's one.
You want to kill
Yes,
yourself?
yes. Now it's like, oh, why couldn't I do this simple thing? You're afraid, and when your fear gets the best of you, you become angry at yourself, become sad and disappointed. Then that's one thing that people should look at. Like, prepare yourself mentally. I mean, I keep telling
Mm.
some of my siblings that there are some things you will not that you're not sure. Like there's some things you don't know how to do.
Yeah,
Someone
we're not
asks
sure.
you, "Can I do this?" But anyways, I'm not sure.
Okay, Victory, I think your network is breaking. We're having a network glitch with Victory. I can't hear her again. Let's just trust that her network comes back. But we are almost rounding off. So as Victory was saying, this is something that we should learn. I believe even the glitch we were having, the glitch we even had before the live video. See, I was as calm as possible. See, even if this live video did not work, I will still sleep very well and wake up tomorrow morning and tell you guys, I'm sorry, it didn't work. But that doesn't mean we're not gonna do it again. We're still gonna stand up and do it. I think that we should, in your head, like Vichy was saying, what's the worst that can happen? I've imagined myself having, God forbid, I've never had an F before. But I've imagined myself having an F before. I'm like, how am I going to handle it? What am I going to do? You understand? But prepare your mind for it, and it helps you be stable such that it's a win-win something. It's not a win-lose. It's not a win-lose something. You're like, either way it happens, it's for my favor. You just learn your lessons and keep progressing. So, Victoria, say something. Victoria, say something.
Yeah,
Can you continue?
sorry. Yeah, network, it cut me off. I was saying something
Mm,
about overcoming your fear, something about mental health. The way the
mm,
thing cut me off when I was talking about underestimating yourself. Like sometime I was advising people out there that most times people tend to look down on themselves and underestimate themselves. They don't know what they're capable of doing. And I keep telling my siblings that sometimes people may ask for your help. They're going to ask they're going to ask for they're going to ask you for favors. And most time when you're not sure if you can do it, don't be afraid. Always say
mm-mm,
you can do it. Always go and do it. Try and do it.
mm-hmm.
Try and even if you
Yeah,
don't know, if you don't know how, start from somewhere. I say at the end of
yeah,
the day, you end up getting more knowledge, maybe from the mistakes you made. So that because once you draw back and you
yeah.
don't once you draw back and you hide away, then you'll be disappointed when it turns out that it's eventually something you can do. You'll be disappointed and you'll be angry and according to them, fall into depression. You look down on yourself. You look down on yourself. So
Mm.
what you think talking about mental,
Yeah.
have this positive mind. If you have this positive mindset,
Mm,
I don't um
mm.
think you should be having room for depression or sadness. Yes, let's say it like that's what I wanted to say.
Okay, so please, if you're out there now, you're comparing yourself with me or you're comparing yourself with Victory, please calm down. Me too, I want to be blessed by your deposits, please. Please,
Me too.
don't
Even if
look
you
down
come and
on
bless me.
yourself.
Yes.
I want, it's possible that push will be envisaging that we've not been able to get. See, the truth is, most of the things that let me just say this here now, so that people will know. Most of the things I've been able to do, including this live video, they didn't come fully from me. In fact, I had to take the pieces that didn't make sense to discuss with a friend. The other time I discussed something with Victor, when I discussed it with Victor, I think it got a hard head. You understand? It was been coming to my mind for months. And I just said, let me just have this conversation with Victor. And Victor just gave a scenario. So now, oh, wait, Victor, wait, say it again. And it's like, can you, this is making sense with this. And that's how the pieces came together. Imagine if Victor was not serious with her life. And Victor did not just like, she just said, let Joy be talking, let me just be listening. After what do I have to say? That's how I would have been there. Think, till I get frustrated and be like, after this thing didn't have sense in the
No,
first place. You get
God would have sent you somebody else. God would have sent you somebody else.
your body
God
that
will not be
taking
looking at
a
like, see your
gap
life.
in time or something. There would have been delay, you get stress to get
I
someone else.
get,
You get even this live video before it came
I
up,
get.
I had to discuss with a friend. I didn't have it in mind at all. All I knew that I'm just gonna tell this. I was an accountability call. I'm gonna give them this plan that I had for a couple of years. I know I should be doing something now. I don't
Hmm.
even know what I should be doing. But hopefully, when I have this conversation, of course, they're going to probe. They will ask me questions like, okay, think, what did you say you want to do again? And then, as we're having that conversation, the idea will pop up. Imagine that person, like, look at Joy's
Yeah.
5-year plan. Oh my God, I'm not serious in my life. Oh, Joy. And then the person is hyping me, want to clap me into the bush. You understand? Those kind of hype that you hype, and then you cannot go add to my life anymore. You are killing the person. You're not helping the
I
person.
get.
So those of us who are Nigerians that are always hyping, you want to hype people into a fire, please repent. Yeah, of course, commendations are good. Comment people, yes, fine. But calm down. Think of how can I boost this person too. Not you comment, and leave the person take the person the way, same way the person came. It is not good. Please repent if you are doing that. Please repent. Which is their final word, so we can round off.
Final words. Okay. Well,
Which is your
all
final
I
word.
have to say is that yeah, I do. I always do. I, I always do. As I was saying, down to but all rounding up everything we've said. I can always say this. I would say always believe in yourself. That's the first thing. always believe in yourself, because if you believe, if you have confidence in yourself, you won't be afraid. You won't be afraid, because one thing that kills a man more is fear. Yeah, when you're afraid to do something. So, no, speaking from personal experience, I've seen what fear can do. Yes, fear
Yeah.
cost me. Fear cost me.
Mm.
Yes, it
Kind
does.
of fear.
So
Fear is
believe
scary
in
now.
yourself, and yes, and once you do that, try you over you step by step you can overcome such obstacles, anxiety that are before you. You get to see the route clearly, like what's going to happen if I do this, this is going to happen, this may happen, thinking of every possible scenario, and they're always negative. Always negative. Never think of a possible positive outcome.
Oh my.
Yes, stop doing
I
that.
can feel it.
I'm not saying you should not.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm done. That's it. Mm.
All right. So thank you, Victory. Thank you so much for those who join us. So those that I can see now, let me quickly just comment them. Love Vet Emedo, I celebrate you, my very good friend. Oh God, that lady has been so amazing. Olusegun Olubega Adeleke, thank you so much. Thank you, I'll be your DM. Thank you specially again. Steven, thank you so much. Successful Meg, this is Magdalene. I know Magdalene, I see
Thank
you.
you.
Osare Itabu, oh, thank you so much, sir. Beatrice Enoye, oh God, another amazing lady. She's also a graphic designer. I celebrate you. And then my mom is here, Felicia Omone. Amazing people. Thank you so
Uh,
much for those that are watching.
everyone, thank
Thank
you so
you.
much,
Thank you so
guys.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys. Sorry about the glitch. In fact, this was like the glitch is like
Yeah.
we are acting what happens when anxiety wants to hold you. Imagine anxiety does not want to talk about anxiety. When anxiety wants us to be anxious, but we can't be anxious. Of course.
do
So
you know?
just don't be
Do you
anxious.
know? Do you know that?
Yeah.
Do you know that I
Go
almost
ahead.
said like giving up? I want to just. You know that I almost said like giving up. I want you to just throw my.
No, we don't give care. All right. All right. Okay. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. The network is breaking seriously. Please let's just bear with us. I want Vicky to give our final words so we can round off. But we're gonna have a conversation again as soon as possible. It's not gonna be the long break like we had before. Okay. Thank you, Victory. I think the network's not letting us speak. So Victory, let's just round off. Let's let them go sleep. All right, people. Thank you so much, everybody that came to this live video. Thank you so much from the depth of our hearts. We're really saying thank you. Please go out there and compliment people. Everybody, that person you're admiring, decide to that person. Thank you for joining. Victory, tell them bye. Bye, people.